Good evening, Randomizer fans, and welcome to 10-something the Fizzle. My name is Fizzle. Joined with me today is Fizzle. Running crew is Fizzle. Tracking will be Fizzle. We got ourselves a heck of a race tonight. We got Pod B, Not Young Me versus IBKarma. Let's zoom in real quick. So, we got these two. We got Thief Fighter White Black versus Thief Black Belt White Black. We got some interesting choices here. Let's talk about Blursings real quick before we get too ahead of ourselves. We got Fighters. They got plus luck, they got plus health. Thieves, they got plus defense, plus strength. The Black Belt has plus white shirt with fighter strength, which meh. The White Mage has got Luck and Thief Swords. The Black Mage has Thor Hammers and Vitality. What are our penalties? So a fighter with minus 10 Vitality is not going to be the biggest problem in the world. Meanwhile, that Black Belt with minus 10% hit, we're going to feel that. We're going to feel that trying to get our grind off the ground if we're going to Desert. We're going to feel that when we hit 32 and wonder how we forgot how to count to 8. And we're going to feel the Black Mage lack of luck because it's helpful to have two classes that can run, although I guess the White Mage is now a class that can run, so I'm sure it's fine. We're about to take off here, coming up in about 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, go. No, wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Taking a leisurely look at White Magic real quick. We got Harm 4, we got Heal 3. Taking a look at Black Magic real quick. We got Bane. We got Bane. Oh yeah, logo hype. Special shoutouts to Darkmoon for making this amazing logo for me. What do we got in the weapon shop? We got Iron Stick plus 1, we got Wood Stick plus 4. It's feeling like a Bane kind of day. And in the armor shop, we have absolutely nothing. Okay, cool. Save at the end, see what we got going on. Not Young Me, first out of Canaria. IBKarma getting a little lost on his way out of town, deciding to take on the bridge boss out of the gate 50 seconds in, and has decided, nope, I am not taking just Bane to TOF. That sounds like a bad time for bads. We're gonna head on east to Provoka. Meanwhile, Not Young Me says, I got Bane. I can kill a Garland. I can't get away from these imps. There's a lot of encounters at the start of this table. That's gonna be a bit of a bad for IBKarma as he slogs his way over to Provoka. Meanwhile, Not Young Me. First to check out TOF, our first box sightings of the game, never mind there's spiders. Like I was saying, our first box sightings of the game, never mind there's spiders. Like I said, our first box sightings of the game, never mind there's spiders. Like I said, our first box sightings of the game. And we got over 3,000 gold. That's enough to pick up decent chunk of level 2 magic. Meanwhile, over in Provoka, what do we got in level 2 black magic? We got a whole lot of nothing. Missed Ice -1 sword in TOF in 6 grand, that's fine. Meanwhile, level 2 white magic, we got Invis 2, we got Exit. Yeah, alright. Not the damage AoE we were hoping for, but like a something. Not Young Me deciding that Harm 4 out of this White Mage is just the thing we want, but the fighter gets there first with the Ice -1 sword. That's a dead Garland. Meanwhile, it's pirate time. King's gonna hand us a bottle. Princess is gonna hand us a rod. So not really any options out of the gate from Canaria. Meanwhile, we're gonna introduce a smoking hazard to the pirates. Introduce them to a lifestyle that they don't want, and they have given up and gone home. Let's see what Bicky's got. Bicky's got the boat, so early Provoka leading to early progress, but we're gonna need, at the very least, that rod. So, I predict IBKarma coming back soon. What do we got in Provoka Armor Shot? We got Iron Shield +1. Wood Armor +3 is an interesting pick. That's basically Garbo Chain Armor. I would look at it for that thief if I was intent on keeping it alive. The Cloth +1s will give an okay amount of absorb for anything that just hits like 1,000 times. Like if our next destination is Marsh Cave, that Cloth +1 is going to do work for the crawls that hit 17 times. Meanwhile, we're going to load up on some white magic. We got Invis 2, we got Exit. Seems decent. IBKarma is off to the races in our speedboat. Let's go. Matoya check? Matoya check. Meanwhile, notyoungme has arrived at the scene of Provoka. Gonna get the lopsided news about magic, about how this is a white magic seed and not a black magic seed. We hate to see it. It makes us cry. What's in Matoya? We got 900 gold, we got a tent, and there's our first loose. It's the Oxiel. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Comment in chat. Looks like Karma may not realize we have the Harm Hurts All for White Mage flag. That will be something to try to remember to talk about later. Meanwhile, I see why we might have been eager to reset out of those imp fights. Them's got Poison Touch. That's annoying. Not strictly harmful, but very annoying. Provoka item shop. Heals, heals. Only heals. Is IBKarma gonna correct the TOF omission? No, we are headed straight for Elfland. TOF will attend to itself in due time. What's our level 3 magic look like? We got Ice 3, we got Brack. Alright, we got some problem solvers. Over here in white magic, we got Fade, because of course we have Fade. We can't have anything nice. Ugh. Alright, we'll save and hang on to that. notyoungme gonna do the Matoya check, gonna pick up his Oxiel. It occurs to me that someone has forgot to mark a few things. Nobody saw nothing. Perfect. He might not have Oxiel. He'll have Oxiel in a second. Bane doing work on the wolf pack, one of which had sleep. And it looks like IBKarma has finally decided, I've got my Ice 3, let's do some TOF. Gonna check out these first boxes, not trip over 78 spiders on the way through. Gonna have himself a fun time with Garland real quick. We don't have Ice 3 charges, but... Oh no, we don't have Ice 3 charges. And we don't have Fade charges. Bane? Oh. Garland resists the temptation to smoke. We're gonna try the peer pressure again, see if it works. Switching to lightning strats. We no longer have confidence in our insta-kills. We're going for the safety damage play. Meanwhile, notyoungme, looking at rivers, inspecting them, seeing that they are in fact connected to the ocean, as all great freshwater sources should be. Decides to head down to Elfland, gonna load up on our Ice 3, our Brack, and our Fade. The epic battle against Garland continues. We are out of damaging black magic that we can make use of. That white mage has got that harm 4 in the inventory. It's a bit of a feels bad moment, but with a melee only Garland, this is really only a matter of time. And not young me. First to race and dash over to Marsh Cave, assuming these packs of unrunnable wolves will let him. This is a very front-loaded unrunnable scene, I think. And Garland goes down. And into the Marsh Cave we go as IBKarma picks up the bottle and the rod. So IBKarma is gonna load up on some safety heal pots real quick. Meanwhile, first box in Marsh for Not Young Me, it's 200 gold. Not quite a full-on poverty seed so far, but boy has there been a whole lot of not anything useful so far, except for that Oxyl. Let's check this third floor, let's see what we got. Awkward amount of sleep touch in this Marsh Cave. Looks like it's the bones that are throwing it out. Our first Marsh box is a cap -2. IBKarma checking out dwarves, seeing if we can go 2 for 2 on the early loose. Meanwhile, we got a wood hat and 90 cents. And unrunnable mucks. Thank you, Marsh Cave. Your contribution to society is appreciated. What we got down here? We got a silver hammer +2 and a pure potion. Maybe we can vendor that hammer at the store for the money to purchase anything. Or we'll have the white mage swing it. Alright, and today's handy-dandy Marsh grind tile is the seafood party pack. Sea snakes with quad X, lobsters with the ability to melee you, sea trolls with lightning 2. Oh boy. That is a spicy meatball. Fortunately, it's our literal only option, so we're just going to mash our face against it until the brick wall relents. IBKarma coming to join the fun in this Laugh-A-Palooza Marsh Cave. Oh wait, we gotta look at magic again. Is there anything? Oh yeah, there's Brack. We do want Brack. Brack is good. I'm glad we went for Brack. We got this here weapon store. What do we got in here? Oh. We got a saber +3 for this thing. Oh boy. Second crack at the seafood party pack. We're gonna run like stink, except for Cheeky Bane. Nope, we're gonna run like heck, and we make it through. There's our canal. Oh hey, level 4 magic. We got White Locked Life 2. You hate to see it. Oh wait, then we got a white mage. And over in black magic, we got Zap. Oh, this is some of the ugliest black magic I've ever seen. So Not Young Me is carrying his very prized possession away from Marsh, as IBKarma is working on a supply run. Oh, I looked away and we reset back to Marsh. We must have hit something bad, or maybe an unrunnable. Who's to say? We make it back to Elfland, canal in hand. Are we gonna check out level 4 magic? Looks like we're doing that, and it would be some helpful information. As IBKarma enters the Marsh Fun Zone. Didn't pick up any of this garbage? Nah, we picked up the life too. We don't need anything else. Was there anything fun in the items drop? It was tense, I guess. Very expensive heal pots today, 63 gold. That's a big, huge bummer when we are struggling to scrape together a couple pennies for our piggy bank. And gold +2s, 46 grand. That'll be great in the future when we win the lottery or something. IBKarma steps up to the plate, sees the seafood party pack, decides, cheeky fade, nah, we're gonna leave. Quad X hits its target, but we get out, he gets his canal. Excellent use of the exit spell. A+, good job. No deaths. Except that black mage who is regrettably not doing anything. Oh, the wolves had, I think it was the Gerwolves that had a spell list. That's even worse. Unrunnable and a spell list. We got better things to do with our time. Notyoungme foregoing the Melman check. Gonna hit up Crescent. Being appropriately cautious with the saves. But we gotta take some levels. We're gonna do that here. Have some Fade, have some Ice 3. Give us them tasty, tasty XPs. Ice 3 goes out. Takes down the bull. Sword takes down another bull. Fade for the troll. Fade for the troll. And he hits level 6. Meanwhile, IBKarma gonna melee down these wolves. What's in our Crescent shop? Anything we like? 740 gold houses, we'll take those. Those are good. What do we got in the armor shop? We got ourselves some iron +2 armor. Oh, you go back for that. You got a fighter. You want that. Nope. I mean, copper +4 bracelets, like, sure, whatever, but how about that iron? Yeah, there you go. That's the stuff. That's what makes fighter comps happy. Iron +2. Gimme. And IBKarma makes it through, is rewarded with 75% of his party at level 5. What's our level 6 magic cure for? And there's our warp. That's a little high for Quad X. We got literally nothing else to do with this black mage, so I'd consider it. What's our item? We got ourselves Chime. Everyone's staying simultaneous instays. So IBKarma is going to look to leave the inner sea. And notyoungme is going to go, what in the heck are we doing here? So we got this Oxio. Chat beating me to the punch. Can't even have any dramatic build-ups. No, we gotta go to sea. Like, this is, we're not gonna get anything out of our cubeless mirage. Everywhere else we can't. Well, actually, Earth is an option. Earth is the quitter option. Also, level 3 white magic, we have White Locked Wall, you hate to see it. We've also got Lightning 3 and Promo Locked Temper. Oh man, hate it so much. How we doing over on notyoungme side? Fading Cobras? Fading Cobras. Let's take some early levels before we do something that we're all going to regret. Level 7, maybe take a touch more. Oops, some momentary hiccups from IBKarma's stream. Let me see what I can do to get that back real quick. Alright. While we wait for IBKarma's stream, we'll bring back the placeholder music. Which one of you rolled this mess? It's someone's fault, and it's not my fault. It's also not Bizzle's fault, or Lorfinborfin's fault. I don't know about that Leaf Beebleseep guy, I don't know who the hell I'm in. And we're back. And it looks like IBKarma made the entirely sensible play to go check for a grind tile for this beef belt. We found 2 Gersharks, which can only mean that the third option would have been a Wizzahag. It is in fact a tile. If they rolled real low, we can somehow get ourselves self-sustained. But I have questions and concerns. Looks like IBKarma does too, and he's withdrawing. Meanwhile, notyoungme, returning to the inner sea, has decided, oh gosh, oh golly, I done left those 2 dwarf boxes that will definitely get me out of my inevitable sea dive. Nope, I wouldn't like it either, but the answer is C, with no magic. I mean, we got Brag. We can Brag a Kraken. And then we have lobsters and sea snakes that will tear us in half, given the opportunity. But hey, we got Brag. Looks like IBKarma is unsatisfied with the Earth grind options and is headed out. Quick check at the Melmond armor shop. What we got over here? We got that iron +2 armor. We got silver +1 bracelets for a perfectly reasonable price. And notyoungme says, "Hang on, maybe there's some gold over in them thar hills." And IBKarma says, "Well, hang on, buddy. I'm gonna join you." Bit of a delay. Let me get these synced back up. So 1 to 2 Gersharks and 0 to 1 Wizzahags is... Like, if we can get this down in a timely manner, I don't altogether hate it. And the Gersharks have a spell list that starts with slow. If we had magic behind us, I would like this a lot more, but... and we got a skill list that starts with snorting. These are the ultimate do-nothing sharks. Meanwhile, our other tile option is a Phantom, which we're going to pass on. Rowing your boat to 32, 1 XP at a time is not what any of us have signed up for. So the Ice 3 tags the Wizzahag. That's pretty good. What are we dealing with? Around 200 health on these Gersharks. It's not altogether awful. Notyoungme seems to agree. He wants to at least dump some charges here before doing anything else. IBKarma gonna check the other. It's the 1 to 3 water tile. Oh, this is purpose built for our Ice 3 and Fade charges. And that Fire 3 would turn me right around and tell me, nope, you're going elsewhere. You're not doing anything. Oh boy. C is going to be a wild ride. We got lobsters with lobster melee and lobsters with lobster melee. We've got sea trolls with lightning 2. We've got sea snakes with quad X, and now we've got waters with fire 3. But we got do-nothing sharks. That doesn't fully balance it out, but it balances out a little. IBKarma has decided, nope, I've had enough. I'm gonna go do anything else. Meanwhile, notyoungme has decided I need help, and that help can only be found in boxes. Let's open some. Gonna head right on down to the basement, open ourselves some B4 boxes, see what kind of prize we can find at the bottom of the cereal box. As IBKarma stops at the party member store, loads up on some heal pots. Is this a return to Grindsville, or are we investigating other options? Nope. We're gonna plant our flag on those do-nothing sharks, and we are not looking up until we hit 32. Let's go. Meanwhile, there's a vampire there. Oh, the vampire gets a turn. How innovative for him. We're gonna fire one to BM him. Always remember to BM your Earth Cave bosses. They don't do anything. Bad validation gets us 3,700 gold. Let's head downstairs. And IBKarma's following along has decided before we do this grind thingamabobber, we're gonna open us some bad boxes. Earth 1-4, Earth first floor never pays out. Nope, never. Meanwhile, down on B4, where all the junk falls down to, we got Curl Sword -2, Silver Hat +4, 200 gold, 1,400 gold, and another Silver Hat +4. It's hats on hats on hats down at Earth Cave B4. Get them while they're hot. notyoungme has a fighter, so at least one of those hats is going to be neat. A Silver Hat +4 is not impressive. It's most of an Iron Shield, but hey, you know, stick it on your head, we'll take it. Meanwhile, over on the second floor, we got a Heal 2 stick. That's fun. 3,300 gold and 700 gold. The Heal 2 stick, kind of a prize at this point. We're not going to be able to finish our fights quickly, so the Heal 2 stick is going to be good longevity. Meanwhile, we got a soft potion, and the last is 300 gold. No, where was the... Open the other one. There we go, there's our Ruby. Okay, Ruby in Earth Cave is one of the least annoying places to find Ruby, because we can just go handle this after we boldly and confidently stride out the back of Earth Cave, completely unimpeded. Spectres with poison damage, that's an uh-oh moment. Can a solo thief take on Lich 1? Oh, this is one of those, like, Schrodinger's cat questions. Potentially. notyoungme decides that the risk is not worth it, gonna reset out, head back down inside. So after a quite divergent beginning, we've got kind of a little bit of intertwining paths going on. I took a moment to send out some questions to our runners before we got started. You know, just kind of, how long have you played FF1 for? How long have you played this rando for? And do you play any other randos? IBKarma notes, I have played FF1 as a child roughly 20-something years ago. The Randomizer, I've been around for the last 2 Duck seasons. I play all the old Final Fantasies, so FF1, FF4, FF5, which I run the tournaments for, FF6, and Chrono Trigger, as well as A Link to the Past. Definitely seasoned and experienced with randomizers. He also noted, in his fun facts in the sign-up thing, I'm a perpetual duck, so let's go quack off on the big stage. Well, I would quack for joy at seeing this eye tile right here. The question is, are we bold and daring enough to just do our grind right here? To just dang the torpedoes in full speed ahead? It will be an immense risk with those Spectre Geist packs hanging around. But boys, this is right here. Like, this is literally right here. And as the old adage goes, he who grinds first wins in a black belt face-off. At the very least, if we don't get fully airborne with this, we could get ourselves to, I don't know, 17, 18, 19 something, and then attempt to punch some do-nothing sharks. Although the slow kind of hinders that a lot. That is actually doing something. Yeah, it looks like we're maneuvering to grind, is my interpretation of that item jiggling we had just now. Meanwhile, notyoungme, clearly not impressed with the double hat setup in the top of B4, gonna head straight on down here. Get himself some kind of jewel. That is an unfortunate hit penalty, Malice. Boy, it sure is, but if you gotta power through it, you gotta power through it. Here comes our first look at Speed Bump Mark 1. Hey Lich, how's it going? We're gonna disrespectfully wait. Ooh, and we're gonna go for the cheeky Brack. 3 and 256, it works. 8 for 218, good damage. The Brack, ineffective, but I was hoping. Here comes Fire 2. The helpless flailing of an ineffective boss as we queue up our next fade, and we're gonna heal that White Mage because it's the only thing dealing damage. Ice Sword for 80 damage, Thief doing thief damage, fade for 292, down goes Lich 1. Yes, an Earth Orb. We got a Black Mage down already. Looks like we're trying to dump this White Mage. At the very least, if we get down to Thief and Black Belt, those are the only two things that are dealing reliable, consistent damage. So that'll start making things go faster. I wonder if we're gonna have the Thief escort that Black Belt all the way to like 22, 23 or something, and then hope that the desert will save us or go punch some do-nothing sharks. I don't know, something. Meanwhile, notyoungme. First to Titan's Cave. Nom nom nom, here's some food. Gonna tent up over here. We're gonna bypass the Titan's Cave checks for now. What do we got over here? Hey, Sarda. Excuse me, Mr. Sir, what you got going on? Oh, nothing much, just a big old brick. Big old metal brick. Here you go. It's made out of lemons. Have fun with it. Are we gonna check Titan's Cave checks, or are we gonna bypass them? Yeah, we're gonna check them. What do we got? We got 3,000, we got the second Ice Sword, 300 gold, and a cabin. Wow, we're a great comms team. Yeah, we're trying our hardest. I mean, one of us is pulling all the way, the other one, I'm not convinced about him. I haven't heard him so much. So 3 health left on that White Mage in a very bold eye grind we got here down on Earth B4. Meanwhile, notyoungme. We got this lemon brick. We're gonna go turn it in, see what kind of baked muffin we can get out of it. Oh, that white locked wall it kills my heart. And that promo lock temper, everything is just oh man. With how terrible black magic is, 30 minutes in to have an orb, that's pretty good pace. Immortal 3 health White Mage, my god, it is still alive. It refused. Who knew that an unarmored low health White Mage standing in the front would be the most immortal thing we'd see today? There it is. Here we are over in the bakery. What are we getting? It's a canoe. It's a funny looking muffin, but it floats. It's pretty buoyant. We'll take that. Where are we gonna go with it? Yet more chugging of heal pots as this white mage absolutely refuses to die. And the eye is just like, nah, I'm gonna take 73 health out of this black belt. I understand the impulse to be like, I'm not gonna shuffle my party because I'd have to shuffle it again when this eye tags the white mage. There sure is a whole lot of not tagging the white mage going on. I feel a little bad. And that was an attempt and a miss. Oh, everywhere else, nothing but crits. That white mage, whoa, well, hang on. And down it goes. The grind bus is down to 2 wheels on it. Are we gonna make it a grind unicycle, or are we just gonna keep this a 2-wheeler? Looks like we're gonna make it a 2-wheeler, or we're worried about how much damage this thing is gonna take with sustained. Yeah. Meanwhile, in the water, notyoungme subscribes to the simple approach of sea gators break for gators. Good, easy experience, hitting level 12. Heading straight for Ice Cave. We're gonna just bypass this volcano real quick. I wonder if we're gonna hit it on the way back through. How's Grind Team Alpha doing? We hit level 20. So let's see what this Ice Cave's got. We got Cockcheeses with Squint. We're already off to a bad start, but that's only a first floor hazard. As long as we can get off of this floor, we'll be fine. We got mages. We got do-nothing mages. Seems like an easy target. And check in with Grind Team Alpha real quick. Not a whole heck of a lot going on. That eye is still chewing down that thief, which we are confirmed to be losing. Question chat, has he hit an off-tile encounter yet? He sure has not. We're due. I don't think we saw anything unrunnable on this floor, but what we did see was Spectres and Geists, one of which had poison damage, so... meanwhile, the do-nothing mages continue dark spam. notyoungme has picked up that these are experienced pinatas, shoots out a free ice 3. Man, they just... Oh, they have Dazzle. That's annoying, but like... I don't think we care. Yeah. What do they got after the Dazzle? Yeah, probably not gonna see it. Oh, we might see it. Oh, the dreaded run and cast strikes again. Let that be a lesson to you. If you want the experience from the fight, don't have anybody running. Because the rando giveth and the rando taketh away, and sometimes they'll just be like, oh, you want to run, huh? We'll make this run take as long as possible. Watch this. A free temper sword, that gets around the very annoying promo requirement. Grind Team Alpha up to 24. There's our dreaded off-tile encounter, but it doesn't really do anything as we're back to the eyes. Meanwhile, oh hey, Race with Blizzard. Alright, that's a problem. And Slap. Ooh. Ice Cave just got a lot uglier of a proposition. We're gonna give it another try, because we really, really, really want that Temper Sword, and we really want to know what's in that box. Meanwhile, Grind Team Alpha has decided that we want everyone And we're gonna take this other tile, which we are able to take without triggering the encounter table. That seems good. Nope, we're gonna leave it and bail. Grind Team Alpha hit 20-something. We're probably gonna feast on Do-Nothing Sharks after this. Meanwhile, poor notyoungme is trying to take on an undead pack with not the right tools for the job. Ice 3 will do some damage. It is in fact the only thing of his that will do damage. So like, it's the right play, it just hurts to watch. IBKarma got his yogurt. FF1 is nothing if not an extended yogurt commercial. We're going to check a couple of these other boxes before we head out. Unrunnable R-Bones. I don't recall them doing anything back when we saw them in Marsh. They're probably going to continue to do nothing here. That Harm 4 is going to do some serious work. Meanwhile, IBKarma steps up to the plate. It's Lich 1. We only have 2 party members. Fire 2 comes out. Ain't going to do much. Let's try Pawn. 6 hits for 173 and a quick stab. 4 hits for 132. Lich 1 amazingly still there. Is frightened. Cast Ain't. Does nothing. 4 hits for 114. 6 hits for 230. Down goes Lich. And no one was shocked. Earth Cave pulling a From Hell's Heart. I stab at D with a Lone Troll, but it's not enough. Out we go. IBKarma lights the orb at the 39-50 something mark. Meanwhile, notyoungme continuing to have just a real not good time in this ice cave that is built to destroy. Doing good to manage our healing. We're off the bottom floor. We're back onto the first floor. That's a silver dagger. We don't care. We're gonna skip the skippable boxes. We're gonna soft, silver -2 armor, and 8 Sants. Our tile prize is Cobras. We gotta conserve resources. We don't care. We out. What's our prize in the box? It is a ruse stick. Cool. Did Devious change his name to notyoungme? No, that was a bad ice cave. That was just a real bad ice cave. And the Titan finishes his starring role in the yogurt commercial as we raid his pantry. We get an ice -1 sword and then a lot of things we don't care about. Let's head over and see what Sarda's got going on. Meanwhile, notyoungme has finished the horrors of Ice Cave. Are we doing a Volcano play, or are we headed elsewhere? We're doing the Volcano play. We're headed straight over there. IBKarma picks up his lemon brick. Gonna take it to the bakery momentarily as we are in Volcano. We got a heal. We got a cabin. This is the Volcano that I know and expect and never get. Unrunnable Wazoga Groger dogs. Everything stands up to the Ice 3. That is awkward. Let's try the Fade. Well, an Ice 3 and a Fade get us through that encounter, but that's just... You don't want to pay that cost to get through there. We're skipping the hairpin chest, which all but guarantees there's a loose item in it. We got 100 gold. We got birds with flash. Always remember to turn the flash photography off in the theater. The tiny men in the screen really don't like it. Alright, we hand in our lemon brick, we get our canoe. Is IBKarma gonna make the same play? Are we headed for Ice Volcano, or are we headed elsewhere? Oh, we checked the hairpin chest. It was an iron hat -1. Some say that the lesson here is to never check the hairpin chest. I maintain that the lesson is to never check Volcano. But IBKarma didn't get that memo, as we have docked at Crescent. We're going to be headed in this direction momentarily. We get the weird double back chest. We got our Falchion +1 and an unrunnable giant. But no, we checked that one. You get it. Yeah, you gotta do that one. And a saber +3. Oof. Meanwhile, IBKarma, taking inventory of the armor shop in Crescent, doesn't really like much. Armory, we had cloth armor, we got a bag of money, we got a free iron armor, we got an X-Cal +4. That's a thing. Yet more chump change, tons of chump change, a flame +1 sword, an opal helmet. Buckets of chump change, although that kind of oversells how much there is, more like a full grocery bag of chump change. Our tile is the Sphinxes. We run from the Sphinxes and we get 8 grand. Blam, blam. Don't have a house. Are we cabining and going in? We sure are. We ain't afraid no carry. IBKarma hot on the trail of notyoungme, effectively 1.5 dungeons behind at this point, after that impromptu eye grind in Earth. Where are we headed? Oh, we're headed to Volcano. IBKarma heard a voice in the wind. It says, hey, have you ever wanted 12 boxes containing 14 gold and maybe an X-Cal that you can't use? Come to Volcano. Is hot. Oh, one of those had Quad X. Was that the fish or the gator? I want to say that was the gator. Oh, we don't need no thief. Or we have life. No, we had life. But we also have reset. Reset is love, reset is life. Meanwhile, over on Agma Floor, we got a tent, we got a vendor sword. Meanwhile, IBKarma has decided, no, wait, no, we haven't reached the turn yet. Could still be headed back from Volcano. That's another silver hat. We are silver hat capped. I think there's only 4. Or 3, I think. However many there are, we've got to have them by now. This is ridiculous. Alright, IBKarma headed for the wealth of not riches that is Volcano. There's a flame armor +3, a free pro ring. That is helpful. Gonna hit the box, see what's behind that. It's a wooden stick. What do we got down here? Ooh, we're gonna bypass that box. You gotta let that room marinate. That's how you get the good stuff. There's like 8 grand over there. Here we go. Did we... Hold up. Hang on. Hold it. Did we not check those boxes? Did we just bypass 2 boxes? Uh-oh. 8 whole cents reminding you that you're missing something. Some frost wolves in the wrong place. We're probably about 3 minutes away from finding out if that was an Onyo or some elite gamer strats. Place your bets now. Get her wear sword -3. Last box as far as notyoungme is concerned, as long as we discount the other two. What do we got? Well, first some dags. Doesn't matter that they're ice element, just ice 3 them. They have like 40 health, it's fine. Never mind, they rolled very up. That was 130 damage that failed to kill one. Good gravy. Yeah, that has been the difference in strategy. notyoungme has taken every lava tile possible. Oh, here we go. That's a great axe. Oh boy. Oh no. That's a full-on oh no. So, notyoungme forewent a Mazza. Oh, I missed what the dragon chest was. I was in such shock over the dragon box that I completely, or over the Mazza that I missed what was in the dragon box. I hope it wasn't a thing. Hey, we got this carry here. What are we gonna do for it? Cheeky Brack, 356. Let's go. Melee for 65. That's a whatever. Brack, nah, we tried. Temper goes off. Invis 2. Gotta get those invis strats up. Incoming melee for single hit for 43. This is... Carrie's having an off day. Carrie's homesick today. Temper goes off. Bane going out for 296. Bane, 356 strats. Do we get there? Well, we tried. 2 hits for 100. That's neat. Huge melee to the white mage. A single hit point left. How are we gonna handle that? With some Harm 4. We don't believe in healing. It's all offense around these parts. Harm 4 goes out for 98 damage because it's Harm 4. Let's try a melee swing. 2 hits for 123. Carry's still there. What am I missing in that box? Silver Gauntlets. Nobody cares. More invis strats? Well, I guess. I guess we kind of believe in defensive strats. 2 hits for 164. Seems fine. Invis going off. Melee swing to the thief. Doesn't do diddly. Whole lot of waiting and swinging. Temper goes off. Melee swing. 3 hits, 438. Down goes Carry. Dash and Orblet. And boldly, notyoungme strides off into the wilderness. Mazza deprived. IBKarma makes it through Carry in a pretty really quick fashion. We're tied 2 for 2 on orbs. The only thing separating these two runners is that notyoungme has done Ice Cave, and IBKarma hasn't. I expect that to be rectified shortly. A lot of encounters on this one end of the table over here. Yep, we're headed north for Ice Cave as notyoungme is going to head for greener pastures. The chat says time for Ordeals. Now hear me out. Sea and waterfall. Because like, think about it. We got a 2 in 3 chance of finding our missing item shop item, and we got 2 incentive items there. Pound for pound. This is gonna give us the most information. Yeah, I know floaters and ordeals, this is known. But we can get like 3 items over there. No, that's not where you parked your boat. There you go, that's where you parked your boat. We got like 3 items over there. Like 3... whole items over there. Alright, one of them's 2/3 of an item, I grant you, but like, they're there. Where are we going? We are cataloging the northeastern continent. We're gonna check out this that sweet dang eagle head. Everyone loves a good eagle head. And it looks like our indecision has led us to heading west. And boy, that's gonna feel like an Ordeals play, I think. Nice little cove, time for a map check drink. I did actually reflexively drink when he was over there. I don't know what that says about me. Oh, hey, sorcerers, how y'all doing today? I don't care. It's time for Ordeals. Apparently we value just getting the floater before anything else. Oh, these kids today. Says you like fizzy beer. It is actually a pretty fizzy root beer. It is. I picked up a friggin' crate of it at Costco. Dad's old-fashioned root beer is, as root beers go, it's a solid 6.5 out of 10. IBKarma finds the bad news about the raids. Gross. How dare you? It's perfectly serviceable. Chat is being wrong about all root beer as we pick up the free temper. And by free, I mean it's an ice cave, and boy, this is a real awkward place to be. Notyoungme having the time of their lives in Ordeals. Rubes in chat, I'd take a white mage before I drink root beer. There's no need to be harsh. We can talk about this. We can negotiate this, alright? Speaking of alternate paths, we're taking the 6th chest in Ice Cave because IBKarma has not seen the horror show. Or maybe he has, actually, because we're down 2 party members. But let's see. Hey, it's a blue D. Are we gonna stab it? We sure are. 1, 2, 3 punch, and a quick Mazza swing. Down goes the blue D. What we got? We got a heal pot, decent gold, a house, rub gauntlet, a lit 2 shirt, and a quadex staff. Caster item heaven, but I'm not sure we wanted some of them. IBKarma deciding, nah, we don't need those easy boxes to get those things. Meanwhile, top of Ordeals, we've got a pro cape and some garbage. We also got 5 grand, we got an ice shield, now we're gonna turn around and pick that up. And we got the Roo Stick, the big ol' wham wham. We got a Silver Shield, and we got that. What is our prize out of Ordeals? It's the crystal that we all know is going to turn into the floater. It is known. Crystal at Ordeals is actually pretty good if we've already got the canoe, which we'd have to do Ordeals. I've played this game, I swear. Let's just head south. And by south, I mean north. North is where it's at. North is the straightest path we can use to get there. IBKarma headed south, gonna get in the boat, gonna make the big decision on whether or not we're doing the on-rack continent or we're doing Ordeals. Meanwhile, let's dock over here at Matoya. We traveled north to do it because we know this is gonna be the floater, and this is gonna put us in a much better position to speedboat on over to the flying hot dog vendor stand. It's the herb. I looked away, and I see that IBKarma now has a white mage, but does not have a black mage. Have we given up on it ever being useful? That pains my soul, but it also... like, I see the argument for that decision in the seed, not gonna lie. But no, we're doing the Onrak continent because we value quantity over quality. Oh, Wismummies have Blizzard. That's awkward. And we have parked ourselves on the bottom dock to turn in this herb that we know is going to be the floater. And it is. It's always Ordeals. Oof. Stop at the armor store. We're going to pick up this gold +2 bracelet, see if we can't use it to keep our black mage upright. What do we got in these boxes? We got a whole bunch of garbage, dragon sword. There's just no money in the seed. This is insane. Yeah, it's got a crown though. Maybe we can vendor that? I don't know. And here we go, notyoungme first in the air at the 59:45 mark. That hot dog sailing through the air like we're at Fenway Park in the bleachers. And off we go to Gaia. Level 7 fast, learnable without promotion. That's not bad. First chance at the item, it's not there. I didn't see what was in white magic, but we already have Fade and Life too, so I probably don't care. What's in the Gaia item shop? Oh, it's our item. Well, there's our TNT. Did we pick up the TNT? I feel like we picked up the TNT. And there's a slab. Oh, shoutouts to Cheesinator for thanking the crew. We got LARP Formazip, we got Link Forgets Bees, we got Lich's favorite burrito, we got Left Front Bumper. All four split personalities within my brain have combined together to form a mammoth of a comms team for this wonderful race we've got today between notyoungme and IBKarma. Alright, we beelined mermaids, and I haven't heard the happy fun noise, so we haven't found our other loose yet. Are we buying the TNT? We're buying the TNT. There we go. Okay. We got it. Come on, just show me Lucid Mermaids. Let's go. Just do it. Don't think I haven't noticed that mad scientist role you did in the reminder text. I appreciate it. So we got our slab translated. We got a Harm 3 hat out of mermaids. Placed in the hands of that white mage, it could be a perfectly okay auto damage turret, but I feel like it would still need support to be functional in the Northern Hemisphere. Alright, what do we got over here? We got a bad dagger. Hooray! Alright, let's pack our bags. Let's walk out to sea. See if we can carry some levels out, except from everything in here that's trying to kill us. For those joining in a little late and haven't seen the nightmares from earlier, we got waters with fire 3, we got sea snakes with quad X, we got sea trolls with lit 2, lobsters exist. This is a not fun place in here, and I do not recall seeing any ribbons. Alright, what's Toga Party got for us? This is a tail. Alright, we got... Do we care about tail? I mean, we could hand that thief an ice -1 sword, and that would be a lot better than what it's currently swinging. So there's that. We can also get that thief armor, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We can also get temper on that black mage, so we have 2 sources of temper. Yeah, no, that's... I feel like we've hit all of the required marks. I'm officially ready to declare tail a hashtag good thing. I think notyoungme has decided the same and has decided, let's do this real quick. Are we going to check the rest of Cardia while we are here? Because we've still got that second loose in the wind. The tail proves your courage. Care about. Oh. Shoutouts to Phoenix for doing the worst puns in chat. People have been saying that forever. It's a tail as all this time. Oh, there's our second loose. There is our cube sitting right there in Cardia. Oh, C is never lucky. It's never C. I want it to be C so badly, and yet it never is. Ugh. Meanwhile, down in Sharknado, IBKarma is doing pretty good to dodge every lethal hazard in the joint. I shouldn't say things, but with what happened to notyoungme, I feel a little okay implementing that curse to even the scales. Where's notyoungme headed? Oh, we're gonna turn in the TNT. We're gonna snub the Hooray Dwarf. That's how you lose races right there. You gotta pat the Hooray Dwarf. You gotta pat him 3 times to extract maximum luck. When we turn in the TNT, we get ourselves a loot. All we're missing at this point is the key, which I believe is behind the crown because we've seen everything else. Oh, we found a ribbon. Ribbon on Sharknado floor. Hot diggity. Yeah, I did kind of super commentator curse right there, but you know, it's fine. Notyoungme decides that Onrak is for dum-dums, and we're headed off to Mirage Sky. Is this gonna be stampede through the thing? Spending a lot of time reorganizing our gear real quick. Although we are post-promotion, so I suppose that's fine. We're going with Katana and Excal strats. because we left our Mazda to boil in the soup for an extra week or two. We got some vampires made for easy experience. Do we have... I don't believe we have any other AoEs other than Ice 3, and that feels so bad. Does that mean he's catcalling? Oh, hey, look, there's a Kraken. Let's talk about anything else. Let's do some quick heals real quick. Fire hose some heal pots real quick. Here comes Kraken 1. We're gonna double fight and fade. Oops, all DPS, here we go. Fade for 160 goes out. Kraken panics, spams dark, doesn't really do much. 5 hits for 293. Punch, 5 hits for 236. Respectable damage out of the gate. If we can maintain that for another round, we'll be fine. As I say that, the slows come out. Our melee has been sufficiently crippled. But the fade gets us there. We were close enough to base health that it's fine. There's our third orb for IBKarma as the Sky gets us the Saber. So, IBKarma now has a highly unfortunate news that all of his hopes and dreams were in Ordeals all along, as was known. Like, you either get Flutter immediately or you go to Ordeals to get it. Oh no, wait, we still have some hopes and dreams, but we're about to dash them as we turn this crown into a key real quick. IBKarma still on the hunt for a grind tile. 1 hour 10 minutes in. We gotta fix these black belt levels. A free ice armor and gold bracelet is actually really nice. Looks like we're gonna forego the tile check. I wonder if we're just gonna take these. I wonder if we're just gonna keep the black belt at higher than average levels but not go the full distance and hope that temper gets us through. It'll be an interesting experiment. Meanwhile, notyoungme on the Bridge of Destiny. Sorry, 3rd floor. 1 to 2 fighters spawns on 3rd floor? Huh. It's probably like the slot 8 encounter or something. Unrunnable Whizvamps is extremely awkward with this party, with no nuke and no fire 2 or fire 3. But it looks like they have low enough health that everything is fine. Hey everybody, it's Bridge of Destiny time. Hey everybody, it's Warmech. We ambushed it. Screamed and cried and ran the other direction. We'll take these fighters though. Fighters, nice, easy, meleeable. Giant death robot, I don't think we can punch it hard enough. Our Hydras? No, we'll take our Hydras. We could use a little bit more experience. We'll have 4 charges of Brack, it's fine. Dead Pulse and Jet. Oh my god, it's like the first encounter that we can use Ice 3 against, pretty much. I mean, I'd say that the fighters are fair game for it too, but yeah, that's about it. Oh hey, we got this here Tia. We're gonna fade. Oh no, we're gonna invis 2 and some Brack strats. Katana swing. 4 hits for 143. Brack goes out. Ineffective. Saber goes off. Invis 2 goes off. We're at 1 evasion stack of 6. We're going to try some more melee strats. We're going to try some more DPS buffs. In comes the damage poison. Big damage across the board. 4 hits for 16 is not helpful, but Brack, ineffective. Temper. We've tempered our crit machine, but it didn't crit very much. 4 hits for 569. The fighter doing what the fighter does best. Are we going to keep leading on Brack? Yes, we will. Heal 3 goes off. Incoming melee does next to nothing. 4 hits for 527. T is still there. Brack ineffective. Katana, can you do it? 4 hits for 60. No, it can't. The final Brack might be coming in. Blizzard happening. Takes out the Black Mage. Our dreams of Brack are gone, but 4 hits for 333. Down goes Tia 1. That's an air orb. Meanwhile, IBKarma on the top level of Ordeals is going to get himself the Pro Cape and a whole lot of other things that I probably don't remember or enjoy. Meanwhile, notyoungme saying, gosh dang it, I have to do on-rack. Yeah, you got to. Nobody likes it, but you gotta do it. And there's IBKarma's crystal. That's going to lead to the herb. That's going to lead to the floater. Shoutouts to chat. Just the most delightful pun machines you've ever seen. I'm not going to repeat them. I choose to spare YouTube. IBKarma picks up the herb. As notyoungme navigating waterfall. Mudgalls with heat. Heat is one of those things where if it's on something that melee is pretty hard, you're happy to see it. Mudgalls qualify. I would much rather see heat out of Mudgalls than most of their typical melee. notyoungme picks up the crown. Gonna open the boxes anyway in the hopes of something that isn't garbage. Unfortunately, much as we've seen in the rest of the seed, everything is garbage. There is no joy, there is no life, there is no purpose. Eat Arby's. And the Nihilism Arby's quote was good enough to get a raid from RPG Limit Break, a crew of 67. Welcome aboard the USS Dumpster Fire as we navigate our way through the seed. Spoiler warning, sea is going to be a heck of a fun time for all our notyoungmes involved. We've seen Waters with Fire 3, we've seen Sea Snakes with Quad X, we've seen Sea Trolls with Lightning 2. And IBKarma's hot dog is airborne. Gonna check out our stupid Gaia with our stupid vendor item. This is stupid TNT. Meanwhile, notyoungme still opening boxes. If we're looking for a ribbon, we're gonna be really happy with this next floor. Or did we bypass Wait, did we pick up the ribbon? I looked away for a second to mark the tracker. Did we pick up the ribbon? What does the key come off of? The key is from the crown, and the crown is from Waterfall. So, effectively, Not Young Me has the key. We just gotta turn it in. And Not Young Me skips the ribbon chest on Sharknado floor. That is highly awkward, given we also skipped the Mazza chest in Volcano. And yet we still have a sizable amount of melee. Let's begin. We got some Invis 2, some Saber, and some Brack. In comes the Dark. Dark doing whatever. Invis 2 goes off. Got some good evasion just in case we need it. Saber goes off. Let's try Katana Strike. 4 hits for 147, but Brack, ineffective. Brack really letting us down today. The hype machine has been deflated. I'm going to try some more Brack. Hoping that it will cheer us up, but it won't. 4 hits for 165. This is going to be all melee all the time, as Black Magic has just been the worst. Slow comes out, sticks to the fighter with that X-Cal. Big ol' single hit for 66. Well, maybe we'll try some Brack strats. There's some fast, but with the rate of spellcast, I'm not terribly afraid of it. Melee for 255 and 73, but Brack, fork into the Jorgen. We got ourselves a dead Kraken. And that is a 4th orb lit for Not Young Me. As Not Young Me is headed back to Waterfall? Did he... Hold up. Did he reset out of Crown when I wasn't looking? Is that a thing we did? What are we doing? What's going on? Am I on drugs? Someone's on drugs. Chat confirming. No, he has the crown. We're just gonna say hi to that robot one more time because he is a robot enthusiast and I respect that. As IBKarma heads to Toga Town, gonna pick up his whatever was here. It was the tail. I knew that. I remembered that. I have clicked the buttons this entire time. So what is left on IBKarma's to-do list? We gotta turn that... Oh, hang on. Where on Earth was Chayu and Cube? I know Cube was somewhere awfully late. No, Cube was in Cardia. That's where Cube was. I do not recall seeing IBKarma pick up the chime, but we're going to promote real quick and have ourselves a good old thunk as to what in the heck that we are missing. Meanwhile, Not Young Me, taking a grand old world tour, probably stocking up on spells, supplies, whatnot. Grab chime from Crescent. You did. Okay. What we got out of white magic that we want? Oh yeah, we want Cure 4. And maybe an Expert to make that Brack useful? Nah, we'll just take the Cure 4 and bail. It's fine. Into the Flying Hot Dog we go, west we travel. We are almost certainly headed to Topher, unless something. And by Topher, I mean Elfland. Here we are. What are we buying out of white magic for our night? I don't recall anything nice, unless we are getting gold bracelets? Is that what was here? Yeah, that's what's here. One of these boxes has a cube. Is it that one? It's not that one. It's one of the other ones. Meanwhile, there is Not Young Me. Gonna hand in his crown to the kindly old boss. Get himself a drop. As IBKarma pulls into the Sky Station. He wants something. Oh, he's still... feel like I didn't see him pick up the cube. So I think we might still be hunting, but unfortunately, this dungeon's not gonna have what we're looking for. Balloose is not going to be in an incentive dungeon, of which Sky is. But we can find some fun toys to help close that fun toy gap. No, wait. IBKarma already has the fun toy gap. He's up a Mazza and a ribbon. Possibly looking to pad that item lead even further. Chat confirming we did not see Cube in IBKarma's inventory. It's in one of the Cardias. It's not in Forest. I don't remember if it was Grassy or Swamp. I forgot the first floor had a robot. I never see the top half of this place. Should do more bingo. That's where it's at. Talk to all kinds of weird NPCs in dumb places when you do bingo. I missed what the first one was, but we don't care. Some free pro ring, but I don't think we need it. We can buy them at the store. What are we doing? We're looking for things. Oh, we want that free pro ring. Meanwhile, notyoungme has pulled into Earth Cave of all places. We taking a grind? Boy, this looks awfully grind-shaped. Looks like notyoungme really wants that 5th hit on that X-Cow. So we're just gonna hang out here and slice into some do-nothing sharks for a bit. Meanwhile, IBKarma had himself an uh-oh thunk. Got to the end of greater than less than room. Gonna have to head elsewhere. Our destination is one of the Cardias, and we've checked basically everywhere else that could be loose after that. Talk to the prince, but no, we already did that. This is... So... This... We've all been here. We've all been at the... Oh no, we didn't check these key lock bosses. Okay, good call. It's not here, but good call. We also probably have not checked Topher Lock. Are we going to check Cardia first? No, we're going to check Marsh Lock. Unfortunately, Marsh Lock is not going to be the idea either. Or Marsh in its entirety. So the grind continues as IBKarma starts looting top Marsh. We already know that one of these is going to be 200 gold, and that's sad. That's 3,000 gold. At the beginning of the game, that would be almost... We got and another 300 gold. Meanwhile, notyoungme stepping up to the Topher plate. Gonna check Topher key locks real quick. See if we can't land something good and cool and fun. Unfortunately, all we can find are spider callbacks to the first 5 seconds of the game. Double fires are guarding an iron shield. Alright. Oh, chat trying some very awkward and forced Bigfoot puns. I'm gonna have to ask them to Sasquatch what they say, because you know this is a channel of quality here. We have standards, right? notyoungme has decided that the TOF keylogs are not what we want. Let's go inside Topher itself, have ourselves a grand old time. Single red D guarding the plate. Validation, we got a couple hundred gold and another couple hundred gold. Through the loot plate down to the Lich floor. IBKarma headed south. Are we headed south to more Cardia Islands? We are. Is this the Cardia we wanted? Alright, false alarm. We'll just have to yank those fireworks back into the firing tube. No, swamp. You would swamp. Oh boy. Oh no. So this is IBKarma's oh no moment. Meanwhile, notyoungme on the Lich 2 floor. Rounding the corner, headed downstairs. Rubes in chat is really sorry for the bad jokes. I forgive him. I gotta let it go this time, but you just gotta watch it. Here we are at carry 2. We're going to try some double melee strats. Let's try some temper, some harm 4. Let's begin. We found Lightning 3. It's a level 5 spell. We cast it for 47 whole damage. 3 hits for 264 comes out, 5 hits for 356. Temper goes off after the nick of time. Incoming melee doesn't touch the thief, but for 49 damage, that's pretty good. Excal 4 hits 553. There goes Tia 2, or carry 2. We're not to Tia 2 yet. We'll get there. It's coming. Don't you worry about it. I have it on good authority that Tia 2 exists in this game. Oh, IBKarma is looting some skipped boxes that we skipped from Volcano. Ooh. Meanwhile, notyoungme on the seafloor encounters some do-nothing sharks. Looks like the big eyes didn't roll much of note. Continuing. We're gonna heal up real quick. We're gonna take on a Kraken 2. Here we go. We've got Ruse strats. We got Invis 2. And a Lockhammer for good measure. Ruse goes off. Lockhammer goes off. Incoming melee tags the thief. But our Blade of Meat Shield still has some life in it yet. 4 hits for 106 is a fine test fire. We're gonna try some more Lockhammer strats. Here comes the zap. Down goes everyone but the Black Mage. And we decide, we're gonna try that again. That was some stuff. Meanwhile, IBKarma still trying to find the cube. Check the Topher locks, but they ain't there. Gotta go to Swamp. Gonna have ourselves a think to see what's going on as notyoungme down below the loot plate. And the hot dog is off. IBKarma has a plan. We're gonna execute it. Meanwhile, notyoungme has hit the Lich 2 floor. And IBKarma is headed back to C. He's got a key in his inventory. The thought has to be in the back of his mind, oh great googly moogly, it's a TFC thing going on. Let's go check that TFC chest. Meanwhile, notyoungme making okay pace through the Saria floor. 24 pretty much across the board. That's not bad. And, I mean, it's a ribbon. We don't hate to see ribbons. But you hate to see anything that does not contain the letters C, U, B, and E right here. This is a super uh-oh moment. Notyoungme on the Earth floor have some unrunnable Earth problems. One of the more annoying enemies to have unrunnable. Hey everybody, it's Lich 2. Here we go. It's party time. Let's do some double melee, some temper, and some black mage slapping. Let's go. 4 hits, 406, and a katana. 5 hits for 421. There goes Lich 2. Doesn't even get to be hit by the black mage slap. You hate to see it. As we enter the fire floor and the location of the first real actual boss, Carry 2. Meanwhile, IBKarma starting to check the rest of Mermaid's side, wondering if there was a box that was skipped over here. It's difficult to tell with all these can't holds. Meanwhile, Carry 2, we're going to do some double melee, some temper, and some lock. Katana goes out, 5 hits for 196. Stun comes in, ineffective. 4 hits for 252, we're still going. Lock does lock things, temper hits. What are we doing next? More temper strats and some black mage slap in action. 5 hits for 84. The mighty slap misses. Unfortunate. That would have been an instant KO unless sometimes. 4 hits for 218 out of the X-Cal. Down goes Carry 2. We're on the water floor. Let's go. IBKarma has left C. Gonna send positive vibes through the universe as he stares longingly with his back to the river. We're going to check out some Kraken 2 action real quick. Alright, have we gone for DPS or are we going for wall strats? Wall strats seem like a thing. Fast goes off, outgoing melee swing, 5 hits for 230. Here comes the zap. We didn't get the wall off in time, but a majority of our melee, a majority of our party is still there. Let's try walling that ninja, because we kind of really want him there. And are we using it fast? We sure are. Katana jumps the gun, 4 hits for 102. Incoming fire 3, dealing sizable damage to that white mage. Wall goes off, fast goes off. We're gonna try some fade strats, how about some temper strats, maybe some lightning break strats. 6 is for 439. Kraken 2 still there. Here comes the Lightning 2, not going to do much. Temper goes off. Brack didn't work. It's a feels bad moment, but we're going to try it again. Heal 3, just in case an AoE of formidable size comes out. Out goes a melee swing. 7 is for 508. Down goes Kraken 2, and we've got a life caster. We in business. 6 whole life 2 charges. Everything seems salvageable. Meanwhile, IBKarma back in the soup factory. Unfortunately, he's not the one that skipped chests. It was notyoungme that did that. We got Tia. Let's try some bonk. Let's try some invis 2. How about some lightning 3? Question mark? No, we're gonna try lockhammer. That seems better. Lockhammer goes off. Incoming melee tags the thief, but not for much. Invis 2 goes off. 5 hits for 61. That's awkward. Saber applied to the X-Cal. We're gonna go for double melee strats. How about some wall? Yes, in case of stupid. And some Brack. Brack goes out. Ineffective. Unfortunate. I was rooting for it. 5 hits for 284. Tia 1 still there. Incoming melee. The thief taking hits like a champ. X-Cal goes out. 4 hits for 235. We really kind of wanted some melee. Out goes the Bane. We've lost the Katana, our crit machine, which kind of would have been good for this because the X-Cal is not great. In comes the Lightning 2. Out goes the Fade. Lightning 2 coming in, not doing much. A 3 hits for 558. Down goes Tia 2. We hit 25 on our fighter. Are we gonna heal now? We're gonna heal now. We got these 2 life 2 charges. Burning a hole in our pocket. Gotta use them. How about some heal 3 strats? There we go. And IBKarma is out of Soupsville. Questions in chat. Where was the cube? It was in Cardia Swamp. As notyoungme is on to Chaos. We're going to do some last minute party jiggling. We're going to value that white mage the most out of all possible characters. Man the knight, I guess. Let's try some melee. We're going to fast that knight. We're going to ruse that knight. Are we going to wall? We're going to wall. That's what we're doing. Melee goes out. 4 hits for 323. An aggressive start. Wall goes off. Incoming punch misses, and the ruse stick does its thing. Fast goes off after all possible nicks of time. Let's try some Invis 2. Lightning 3 is going to go out first for 45. Invis 2 doing its Invis stuff. See if we can't get that Katana and do more things. 3 hits for 82. 2 hits for hits for 165 against the Black Mage. The Black Mage is still there and is a glorified secondary meat shield at this point. Let's try to win. 8 hits for 492. Chaos still there. Invis 2 going off. Lock going off. Katana swing, 4 hits for 246. Respectable. Good, clean, respectable fun. As IBKarma pulls into Ordeals and is going to dive it for a second time, wondering if he missed a box. Meanwhile, Chaos doing Thunder. Thunder did pretty sizable damage, but not enough to put us in a dangerous position here. We're going to try some more Temper strats. Katana goes out, 5 hits for 188. Lock goes off. Temper goes off some more. Incoming melee seems to miss. Swing, 9 hits for 998. Down goes Chaos. Notyoungme finishes with official race time, G time, of 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 17 seconds. And with the finish, IBKarma has forfeit. See if we can get somebody in here for an interview. We're gonna see if we can't get... Oh! And we're joined in the booth by notyoungme. How's it going?
That was brutal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to rewatch that, but I don't know. What did I wipe? 4 times?
So you saw yours was an interesting run to watch because you both saw very bad things and you didn't see very good things. You had a heck of a time in Ice Cave. Ice Cave was a lot more nightmarish for you than it was for your opponent.
Yeah.
You also managed to not open 2 boxes in Volcano, one of which contained a Massa.
Perfect.
You also blew right past the ribbon on Sharknado.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this looks like when you informed your opponent about cube location.
The cube was clutch. I forgot I had the crown, and so you saw me double dip waterfall. I was like, where is this? So I quick did a save. I was like, I'm gonna zip up there. Maybe I didn't talk to the guy, and then once I saw the crown, I was back on my way. But that was the big blunder there.
So while I wait to see if IBKarma wants an interview, let's see what else.
Yeah,
interesting
he
happened.
doesn't. So IB just called me while you guys were finishing up the 10-minute stream. He said he's gonna bounce. Said it's a little late for him.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So other fun things. So you had a decent lead, especially when IBKarma went for an incredibly ambitious eye grind in Earth B4.
Okay.
It was one of those nail-biting things that it was just, oh, I hope this doesn't backfire, and luckily for him it didn't. He neglected to see the poison damage specters or whatever that you had down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you take it up to? 32 or?
20 something, 22, 23, 24, somewhere in there.
Well, I think black belt was the play on this. I saw the minus 10%. I probably should have just negated that and ended up running a fighter strat. But I honestly think, especially with the magic that we saw, that certainly was geared more towards a black belt.
Right. In the absence of good supporting magic, I feel like the black belt would have been a better bet here. The 10% hit was painful, but given all other factors, if you decided to power through, I think you would have been in a better position. You were the first to 4 orbs, but you both, I believe, had 3 orbs at the same time. You had Earth, Fire, and Air at the same time. IBKarma had Earth, Fire, and Water. He unfortunately last location floater.
Oh, bummer. Yeah. And
what was going through your head coming out of Volcano? You've got everything you need to do on rack. Your vendor item's still in the wind, but you stop at Ordeals along the way. What was the thought process there?
I mean, Dead Pulse always told me to go to Ordeals right away. He's a big fan, so I told him before the match I'm channeling my inner Dead Pulse and going right to Ordeals. So that was the thought process. I was like, if this guy's watching it, I don't care what this is, but I'm doing it for him. So yeah, then I went over. I think I went over to, was it Waterfall after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noted the double dip of Waterfall. That was. I appreciate talking to the robot twice. It's near and dear to my heart.
That's gonna be the new thing. Instead of talking to the dwarf twice, the right dwarf, it's now talk to him twice. But you got a full exit.
Yeah. All right. One more question. Thinking back over the last hour and 40-something minutes, if you could change one thing, what do you think you would change?
Well, certainly would have taken a black belt. Just when I would have saw the magic. I mean, I think I was grinding near level 4 near the volcano. Probably didn't need to do that once I saw there was some what is it, Gur Sharks in Earth. So
Yeah.
probably could have avoided that. I don't know. Probably I'm actually glad to get a win here because I was super nervous. So to start off 1-0 is fine, but I think what I'm going to take away from that hour and 40 is that you can just kind of calm your nerves and it's just for fun. But yeah, I think that's probably one of the highest times that I've had. But I was just trying to grind through it. So I don't know. You tell me. What do you? You're the pro. You tell me the missteps.
I think you did a lot of good decisions, and you were punished for several of them.
Oh, I know which one you're gonna say. I didn't wall my fighter, and the first time I went through Topher for Kraken 2.
And
that was a mistake.
Meh, I don't know if your party I don't know if your white mage got a turn necessarily, but like going for evasion and damage strats, ordinarily perfectly fine play. Except for when there's turn 1 zap, but there's no way you can know that.
Right. Live and learn.
Just like, early Ice Cave seems perfectly reasonable until you run into 17 things that can kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was so close. I think I wiped in Marsh too. I think I was just a few steps away. I don't know if that's seed bleed, but I felt like I was like, oh, I've got this in the bag, and then all of a sudden, poison comes out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm toast.
You ran into the seafood party pack, and you saw the full suite of options on display, and took a wipe to them and had to double dip. Well, not double dip, but like dive twice.
Yeah. Yep. But the way I figured it is like, yeah, it sucks. But if I'm seeing it, chances are my opponent is seeing it as well. So you just kind of have to push through it and just say, okay. You don't hope they see it, but chances are, if
right.
it's, especially if it's first one turn, they're gonna run into it.
Right. Well, I think we're gonna call this a show. I think we're gonna move on to final thoughts. Not young me. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Just pure appreciation for you for staying up late and doing this, and the rest of the FFR team. I mean, seriously, no one's getting paid for this that I know of. So I can't believe the organization that you guys have, and trackers and comms. I'm just really impressed and grateful that you guys put this on. So first year doing it, really appreciate it, and it's a lot of fun.
All right, and I guess we'll move on to final thoughts for Fizzle. Final thoughts. I can't believe I made it through this with my sanity mostly intact. I did it. I did the thing. I managed to keep talking through basically all of it. Seems good. Thanks, Fizzle. For all of us here at the Final Fantasy Randomizer community, stay tuned. We got a whole ton of spring tournament action coming. Keep on a-watching. Until then, my name is Left Front Bumper. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.